folks, it's Nessa here on Infinitely Zero's channel. I wanted to say hi and welcome to my new and returning subscribers. Thanks for coming here and watching. And also, if you like the content of my channel, please click like and subscribe. You also can join as a member, and subscribing is free. To join as a member, you click the join button, and I have an explanation there of what's included. And I wanted to say hi and welcome to my to my returning members. Thank you so much for your continued support. I don't have any new members yet, so made sure to not add that in there. So I wanted to show a few different yarn purchases I had gotten. I just recently got this one, but what I'll be showing also are the Herrschner mill ends that I ordered back in April, which I haven't had a chance to make a video for that yarn haul. So yeah, let's talk about this. So it came in a really cool bag. Love the bag. It's not hoarding if it's yarn. Super cool poly mailer. And they're called Sandhill yarns. I had seen another few channels order from them. So they hand dye. This is superwash merino wool. This one's a sock fingering weight. It's 80% superwash merino, 20% nylon. It's 400 yards or 100 grams. It's nice and soft. It's a beautiful colorway. This is the Before the Storm colorway that I ordered. So these hanks come out to $15 per hank. And the way that works is they do kind of like a drop on Sunday. Not kind of, but they do a drop on Sunday after they dye a bunch of yarn. They show you what colorways they are. And then they release them for sale on their website Sunday at 4 o'clock. And if you're quick enough, you can get them and order what you want. And if not, then they sell out. So yeah, definitely very affordable prices and great customer service. I had an issue with my credit card that I went ahead and paid with PayPal. And then my credit card company went and put it as a cash advance, which is really odd. But the company was really nice and helped me with it and all that, and communicated on all that, and gave a credit. So I'll put the link to this site below in the description box. But yeah, just definitely wanted to show that. I will mention, with the extreme heat that we're having currently, when I did get here, the yarn needed to breathe and it was a bit humid, so I'm letting the yarn cool off. But it definitely, pretty sure they shipped it dry. I think it was just that it's pretty much more than 100 degrees outside, so it was really hot in my mailbox. So I had done an order in April from Darn Good Yarns. I had ordered a purse plus 2 caftans, and then they have a thing at checkout where you can select mystery yarn skein, which comes out cheaper. I think like $5 for the hank. So I received these 2 hanks, were my mystery ones. This blue kind of denim-y one was part of their yarn of the month club last year. And this one's Moonstone Veil. I'll put the link to that video up here where I review this yarn. It's classified as a worsted rate recycled silk yarn. It's a number 4 weight yarn. They recommend a I9 5.5 millimeter crochet hook or 5 millimeter US 8 knitting needles. It's a hand wash only, lay flat to dry. 50 grams or 75 yards, 1.8 ounces, 68 meters, and they process them in India. I think that's where you do it, because they're from recycled saris. And this colorway is called, they say it's a lace weight silk yarn witching hour. I would say it's definitely thicker than a lace weight. It's close to that worsted weight, almost, or kind of like a DK weight, because I would say that is definitely not lace weight. But they've been known to mess up on the yarn weights on their labels. So yeah, the yardage is probably going to be incorrect. It says it's 300 yards. I don't think it is, and yeah, so there's no point. But yeah, it's recycled yarn, silk yarn as well. So anyway, so was really excited about the mill ends, but I hadn't had a chance to record because I haven't been feeling well. Here is a video where Gary from Urban Yarns goes ahead and shows what he had ordered. So Gary, here's my order, and also Crystal from Bag A Day Crochet. I'll also put a link to her video where she also shows her Herrschner mill ends. And again, I hadn't had a chance to film these, so here I am. And I know Mama G Gear was also waiting too, so here you go. So yeah, so I ordered, I ordered around April 21st. It arrived pretty quickly after that. It's just been sitting here needing to get filmed. So some of these mill ends are no longer available. They're already sold out, but it's up to you. Like, check on the website if they're available or not. I didn't go ahead and do that because it continues to change. So yeah, so I had ordered a bunch of the different cakes. Not many wool, but a lot of the other ones. So this one was the alpaca blend assortment, 2-pack, and this one came out to $18, $17.99 for the pack. This is the colorway. It's just really pretty. I know it kind of almost matches this this skein here, and I'm gonna keep it in the plastic. Sorry for the crinkling. So it's like a red yellow with like a greenish gray in the middle here, and this top one is a black with gray and white, which I think both are lovely. So they say it's 80% acrylic, 20% alpaca, approximately 8.8 ounces or 250 grams, 1,228 yards or 940 meters per ball. The pack contains 2 balls. They recommend hand wash, cold, lay dry to lay flat to dry. They recommend an E4 hook for crochet or size 4 knitting needles, and it's made in Turkey. They say it's a 2-weight yarn. I would disagree with that. I'd say that looks to me like it's a 3-weight yarn. Maybe almost like a DK weight. Probably close to even a 4-weight. And it's very nice and fluffy. So yeah. And it's kind of soft. It's very comparable to this, the Yarn Arts Flowers alpaca yarn, except there is, yeah, it's pretty comparable to that. Theirs is probably a bit bigger, the cake, like fluffier. I also will say with mill ends, it's hit or miss. So what mill ends are is they when they cut the yarn off from the spools when they're manufacturing at the mill, that's the mill end. So, but many times there might be a defect in color, the weight might be incorrect, it might be too much yarn or too little yarn, or some variation in the color, or they didn't have enough labels, or so because of all those reasons, they decide that they're not going to sell it as a regular yarn, and it goes as a mill end. So when you order these mill ends from Herrschners, you cannot choose the color. It's whatever they send you. So that's why it's so much fun. It's like a mystery box when you order mill ends to see what other people got and what you got, because it's a surprise. Okay, next. So okay, I also ordered another pack of that. And this is what I got in the second pack. I got this beautiful gray with the brown and white. And the bottom is like a purple with pink and red cake. So, and yes, they are different, but I will say that black with white and gray, both of those would match each other. So yeah. Okay, next. I ordered 2 packs of the Gradient Glitter Assortment yarn. The Gradient Glitter Assortment yarn was $14.99 for the pack. I get 10% off on top of that, so I got things cheaper. And I think I had a coupon code too, like 20% off or something like that. So anyways, this is like a really pretty blue with a peach and pink center. It's probably easier to see it in there. I know there's like a lot of plastic in these. Here we go. So it's like a pale pink with a pretty transition in there with the cream. So They say they're 63% cotton, 43% acrylic, 44% polyester, approximately 8.8 ounces, 250 grams or 1,093 yards or 1,000 meters per ball. The pack contains 2 balls, machine wash, cold, dry, flat. Made in Turkey. They say this is about number 2 sport weight. I would agree with that if you see how thin the yarn is. And they recommend a crochet hook. It says just 7 hook and a size 4 knitting needles. Okay, the second one that I got was these beautiful blues. And these are the same specifications. So this is like a dark navy blue on the outside with silver glitter. I don't know if you see the glitter there. And then inside it transitions to a medium blue and then a lighter blue and then a gray with silver sparkles throughout. So just really, really pretty. Okay, next I ordered the 4-pack. So my 4-pack, this 4-pack cost $30, $29.99. It's their superfine assortment cotton, superfine cotton blend assortment. I would say this is about the same yarn weight thickness as those other glitter cakes that I just showed you, the cotton glitter cakes. 55% acrylic, 45% polyacrylic. It's the same description as the tag I just read you for the glitter, except it doesn't have the glitter, right? Also made in Turkey. They classify it as a number 1. I would say it's between a number 1 or number 2. And here you can see the colors better. So it's 2 really pretty cakes of the blue with that beige and pink. And some marlness in there with the striping. And then the next color is this really pretty purple with like a lime green. And the bottom one is a purple with just kind of, I guess, lighter transition of the color in the middle into cream. And do these match these blues? I think not. So they're kind of different there if you put them next to each other. I'm hiding. It's hard to do this on video. Anyways. You get the point. Okay, next. Oh. I got 2 of these big ones. Oh, so this was the DK wool blend assortment, the 2-pack. These cost $15 per pack, $14.99. Also very squishy. The 2 that I got were the same. So it's this really pretty light, like lilac color with a light pastel pink with a yellow, and then transitions kind of like into an off-white color. So yeah, so this is the same. I got 2 of these the same. So it was nice that they sent me the same. So this is 75% acrylic, 25% wool, approximately 7.9 ounces, 225 grams, 645 yards, 590 meters per ball. Pack contains 2 balls, machine wash, cold, lay flat to dry. They recommend an H8 5mm crochet hook or a US size 7 needle. And they classify it as a number 3 lightweight yarn, and it's made in Turkey. I would say that's a 4 weight. That's pretty thick there. So yeah. So I'm going to make this video 2 parts, right? This is part 1. And then the second video that I'm making, part 2, I went ahead and ordered more mill-ends, but I did it at the end of May for my birthday present. So that will be the video that's in part 2. And of course, like I said, some of these mill-ends were no longer available, so I ordered kind of what I like the most and some other stuff to try out. So, but we're not done with this yet. I also ordered the cotton linen blend assortment pack, and this actually felt soft. It felt nice. This 4-pack came out to $11.99, which I think is a pretty good deal. And it's really pretty. It's like a golden yellow with a lighter yellow. with a bit of a yellow green in there. This like kind of sage green and purple. And they said 36% viscose, 34% cotton, 30% linen, approximately 3.5 ounces or 100 grams, 297 yards or 272 meters per ball. The pack contains 4 balls, hand wash, cold, lay flat to dry. They recommend a G6 size hook, crochet hook, or size 6 knitting needles made in Turkey. They say it's a number 3 lightweight yarn, DK weight, and I would kind of agree with that. It's almost even closer to a 2. It might vary. I haven't used it yet. It might be a little thinner and thicker in certain parts. So yeah, I only got one of those. And then for the last 3 that are left, my goodness. Ugh, that's why I've been so tired to do these videos. Okay, I got this, the fine cotton blend assortment. I had opened this bag so I can take it out. So it's a 6-pack for $15, $14.99. That's what it looks like. I would say it's pretty soft. It is very thin. So I would say it's almost like a number 1 fingering weight yarn. Maybe it's very thin too. And they're gray. So the whole 6-pack is gray. But I like gray, so I'm happy with this. So this is what the 6-pack looks like. So these are the little size of the cakes. They said it's 55% cotton, 45% acrylic, so they're cotton acrylic cakes. Approximately 3.5 ounces or 100 grams per cake, 437 yards or 400 meters per ball. Machine wash warm, lay flat to dry. They recommend a G6 size hook or US size 3 knitting needles. They say it's like a 2-weight sport weight yarn, and made in Turkey. And I would pretty much agree with that. So, and in case I didn't already say that, that was $14.99 for the 6-pack. Okay. So then I ordered 1 pack this time of the Alpaca Blend 6-pack assortment, and it was really pretty grays transitioning into like pretty blue. Yeah, it's like medium to darker blue. And that's what the label looks like. I would say this is pretty thin. It's on the thinner side of the yarn. I would agree. It could be a 2-weight, maybe a 3-weight. This 6-pack is cost $24.99 when I bought it. It's 75% acrylic with 25% alpaca, so it's an alpaca acrylic blend. Approximately, and it's heavy. Approximately 5.3 ounces or 150 grams, 574 yards per ball or 525 meters per ball. So this is about like 3,000 yards. So there's a lot in here. This is really a good deal. Hand wash cold, lay flat to dry. They recommend a D3 size crochet hook or US size 3 needles, also made in Turkey. But yeah, that's what I just read to you. So very pretty, very happy with this one. And I think this one was delightfully beautiful. When I tried to buy more of this, it was sold out. So I don't know if it's back in stock or not. And this was the 1 pound cotton assortment blend pack. This came out to $14.99 and it's 10 balls. And it's really nice that they gave me all of them together so I could do some really big projects. It's 80% cotton, 20% viscose. Viscose being some sort of plant fiber kind of thing. Similar to rayon sort of thing. Anyways, approximately 1.7 ounces or 50 grams, 136 yards per ball, give or take, right? Or 125 meters per ball. So that would be about 1,250 meters for the whole pack. Pack contains 10 balls, hand wash warm and lay flat to dry. They recommend a G6 crochet hook or a US size 6 knitting needles and made in Turkey. And they say it's about number 3 lightweight DK yarn, and I would agree with that. That looks about right to me. Yeah. And let's see if it feels soft. And yeah, it's like medium softness. It's not like super soft. So, but it does look really pretty. It looks like it would be softer than it is. But yeah. Okay, folks, so that is everything I wanted to show for your video for the video today. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Again, please click the like and subscribe button. And also, if you feel so inclined, please also join the membership if you can. Okay, great. Thanks so much. Bye.